Well, I'm standing here with Linda Morrow of the Portland Garden Club. And Linda, you have an annual event called the Market Basket Sale for the holidays, right?
We do.
Now, there's a lot of great crafts here, but you're going to show us something that you do yourself for the sale, so let's do that first.
Okay. What I'm going to work on today is a dried topiary, and I'm going to be using hydrangeas. Now, there are a lot of other things that you could use, pine cones, dried seed heads, moss, lichen, but we're focusing today on hydrangeas. And if you're going to make this, we start first with choosing your container, and this is just a really nice terracotta container, and I filled it with Oasis, which you can get at any craft store. And you could also use plaster of Paris. I just happen to have the Oasis around, and it's easy to take a branch and choose one with character, with moss or lichen on it, and just push it into the Oasis. It's easy to do. And then I've taken an Oasis ball. This one's 4.5 inches. It comes in all different sizes. And put that securely on the top. And I've covered the base with moss. This is natural dried moss. Used hot glue to keep it in place. And then next, I'll take one of the dried hydrangeas, and I've cut these about 4 to 6 weeks ago. Put them in about 1 inch of water in a bucket. Put it in a dry place out of the sun because you don't want to exacerbate the natural fading that occurs. And once it's really dry, it feels like paper almost. And what I'll do is just clip it. You don't have to glue it in. I'll start by just putting one right at the top. You can just push it all the way. They're quite sturdy, so you get it all the way in there. And you get your first one in place. And then after that, you can choose smaller individual hydrangeas and work around it. Or the other nice thing is you can take a larger one like this and clip off just a segment of it. Because if you use a few big ones, you're still going to have gaps, and you can kind of fill in with that.
And then this is the finished product.
And then we go to the
and
finished
look
product.
At that. You know, I've always been a huge fan of topiaries, so I love anytime I see something. In fact, I try to make a lot of stuff in my yard, topiaries, and this is really quite exquisite. And the great thing about it, Linda, is this is just one of the many examples. So let's take a step over here and look at this table that is laid out with really beautiful stuff, all very garden-friendly and local.
Absolutely. We source all of our greens locally. Here's another example of topiary. This is made with lady apples and boxwood, a very traditional centerpiece. And here at the other end, we have another dried topiary, sort of a miniature, with dried roses. Here's a wreath of mixed greens, and we've incorporated some hydrangeas in here again. And if you buy something like this at the holiday market basket, you can kind of personalize it. When you take it home, you can either hang it up in a sheltered area or just add a hurricane, and you've got a beautiful centerpiece as well.
And Linda, I would be remiss to not mention this. I love this. I love the face in it, which is a stone face. It's actually made by someone local as well.
It is. Pat Davis, who is a middle school teacher at the Baker Prairie Middle School in Canby, makes these stone items with her middle school students, and the proceeds go towards supporting a children's community garden, which is adjacent to the school. So we are very happy and lucky to have such beautiful product to offer at our
Linda,
sale.
when is the sale?
It is the first week in December, which is December 4th this year, and the sale runs from 10 a.m. until 2. It's open to the public, and it's free admission.
So Linda, tell me, how can people find out more information about all this?
Well, they can go to our website, www.portlandgardenclub.org, and click on this icon, which will appear on the website, and that will give them directions to the clubhouse itself, and also there'll be pictures of all of these items that will be for sale.
Well, I think the Portland Garden Club is wonderful because they are local, they support local, and they help people financially local. So for more information, go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. Thank you so much, Linda.
Thank you.